time no menya confirmation from Goyle and say entity so no aye adwuma enti sisi ai effective ene e hyase anope ya about 6 na e hyase enti o say new prices effective Tuesday 7th December 2021 at 6 a.m. prompt. Goyle super ni diesel no eno ni bo ni nyina epe enti 6.7 6 cedis 70 pesos, that's per liter into 6.7. Now me bisa no say nipa no ka chem say confirmed alata for we can confirm ya confirm na me bisa say na first no na price na ye sen and it's first na 6.85 and as see akọ 6.70 che say liter bia no say ye super o say ye diesel o ya te so 15 pesos. Nti say 15% I know. I don't know. It's a mobile calculations no if you na more say do 50 but I doubt say do 15%. 15 pesos and year fee so per liter. And this is for Goyle. Pacho sa information ya ye diama me ya me de ma we. Pacho this is for Goyle. So my catch say Goyle ho no me wo inside kokoso ho. Nti from Goyle and me de amamwe ene yentinsimu na yemfamfa so kan ra sit down strike no ashenkafo na fe woman suspending tie ne nkrata no de bae no transport operators suspend sit down strike nenso emu no 20 drivers arrested for obstruction. It was 22 according to the police press release omo de bae no. So 22 drivers arrested for obstruction during the sit down strike, obstruction and then rioting and causing of damage. Now fe share 2022 budget, government makes concessions. No consensus yet on e-levy. And he said the nan ye di nkomo na etiti so e-levy no ya propose say nko 1.5% instead of 1.75. Na no cry so 1.5 no cry minority leader ne kan ye ne nkrofo say ye cry ye nje no ntumu ne sa no. In fact, finance minister say omokromu nyanye sa ansesan ye no. Nti sisi ano way forward no anything was sa e-levy no eho we ne nsemo ano peye ba ababedi eho enkomo. Honorable Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover, a former MP Tema East and now a former energy deputy transport minister Watanase. Chief Baini, a deputy national organizer Emma NDC Amanyokuno, Yao Asanetano, a national organizer Emma LPG, Onoso Atanase. Na se oko a tag office dia Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, a hona kwadwa mwaten so ne nana pokuso Atanase a womo ehwe information bia mo be send dia bia no enura no me di free mo manhu ene me hu a mekenkan wo na wo beti one day wo eye nana poku ne kwadwa mwaten no anope me mamwachen wate echiri ye bebo nkomo awedwa for mamwachen mamwaten ase
iso ohima
ojo ohima
ohima bakope osono
ada na moyi mu kiki no bia nhye ne kiki no ma o se Tuesday squad no kiki for nko a
reading to the share
na mpamucho efie boko de
akopon na dum
oh okay
eba branda say na uma ya konya ze ye ni aso ezanze ahwefo mo hwe nyina no sabio enye ya ho mfa ya da betra fidie so ba dum bia na idi adum ye amunzo ma ye kwanze ye mbe kire ya dwen magana kanko na ni puntu akoso no enzo wonzo wadaroma woni ha na eya na ye hu so chada nso papa eya na akwa bi yo
esa na mo ye mema nko
boys na and the ma balance no chada nsi so and ubasi have na wonzo ye ginam
thank you yes you da mo ase ano pasori na fomo ano pasori na fom ne traffic here de bia mo so mo be so abantie so ye ni so pa se ya ye nyamo anopa no money yen ebabedi nkomo
moto when the traffic was minti mi hu bi da every day
enye mumma yen motorway for free why na sisi enye motorway bi enye motorway
no asoro wuram oh it's too bad
enye wo na chief I busy I have a phone do mama attention kakrai
nsɛm na yɛbɛka na no yɛ show na Ghana fo so wɔhwɛ program pa no nyimpa bi
no onye zindem because sit down strike sisi I am the fu am ka the golf wa tete odo nti wa sit down strike mpo we je
ende da se ehun se ade no bade na we je a ya ne nyina nje putupru nti ebe one baby no mo ho ankrofo wo ho na ho akire ho kire ho messages a menyan na je de ende da nkrofo trek pa
pa.
Oil the more affect productivity. Na grofu peace or situation and no woman. Pregnant woman be there or the on because no who here to do go to anamon ako be awkward. Na ada wa engage me in there me bisa there. Sebi. Iba di intina all the yedrum pempendo ya yedri. Onyende no dikana driver forwarding one sebi cars risi hode won yejuma.
Okay, so on that note, I start hanging.
Oh, them na yet starting.
Enyo, man started.
No, ma
sit down strike, which was suspended.
Ma
22 arrested.
Was suspended na that be anopay.
Any danara.
Any danara. Na 22 arrested.
Yes.
For what?
A police for the krata by say nipa 22 omo no enya so tum na amasama.
Anya so tum.
Omo blocky roads ye riot kakra entini ade na chese.
You see mami nchia na o ahwefo. Na nyimpa pimpim a wajibre a wo hwen nkanka enisifo a wo fifi manto me confit to be precise. Na minchia minu asani. Na ho afa papa na makunta honorable titles. Mempede me mistake.
Why a mistake rather
Honorable Daniel ni kwate titles.
Yes sir.
Glover.
So udi no sa de hyehyɛ no nti usu tumi hyehyɛ obi dia na afa.
Ya bo abado so adwuma suma wo ye. Sebi onyi bi hona asɛm na woka nti na anopei wa frɛ hen na enso ye mɛkyerɛ hen adwen na wiade mo wa ye shorokon ye mbobo na se mpanyimfu waso a wodi te a wafa we free do na ho so wa te futu bi na wada sandama it appears the current government se obande ye hu behin ha hen na oya ye too insensitive
Sasai
ehun de onyenne na yehun de sebi fuel binumu wakade o no bodini nti wa ma first kosoro na ade but yehwe the leader or the president also lead the new patriotic party ne actions ne abakwasam na nsama osi or the kind or the far fango in terms of ne boy den or my driver for bre in effect or affect sebi the final user nyina traders na gwadefona e compare them ne past na ne present here. I ask personally them, Mr. President, what has changed? If Onankaso recalling Sema or Kain or the Fafango.
Ado the Fango campaign.
Oh, of course. President Akufo-Addo.
That's a Fango idea campaign.
President Akufo-Addo, he was a government in John Dramani Mahama NDC then were insensitive. The plight of drivers now because sebi fu and no work also Dr. Baumia tweet be I'll get them for you.
Okay.
Or tweet be na nana go danko Akufo-Addo nankasa so tweet be not the bill to gwa. Nne Nyankopon adom. Ono no ye president. Now me the free baby na me the babadu hai.
Okay.
Since I made the premise here banging there. Bakaya. Sure. Fango say me ye di hun komo wa ha. In fact that day I was gracious enough there. My brother, even though fi ne party moriban na onyim kobenkrum sentin de ahochen ya okan na onyim ya onyim ni kwate onyim asani onyim chief obiara no ochire na ye gitum na fuel no boy ye dindaminti abanna nkasa oto anamon bi adama anamon no ode fa MPA no do ima ye ba we freedom ahen kra ye bodwa ye num de percent na what no kro so ntinka for 2 months no kra de so ntinka permanently
Ana osi oyi esla no.
yes
for
na
2 months
price na ba fom kakra na che de say driver fo no kra no won so won ahen ahon na won kotum mo nko bande ho obofo car no so like what we saw yesterday.
Okay.
And abanna nkasa ye wo ho ano san be ka kire hen de o asem no ka kire hen wandwe ho na se mu na wadwe ho ehu de ono ntu na mana mo no chiroko parliament that means time no swing na o de what o don wenya ntodo
One kasa anyo say na parliament e wo recess. Nti just a parliament but no mo ya amendments no. Sa okay.
Abanna nkasa ono nyim de parliament wo recess no obeka kire ti so odwene ho a enka onye he na ye ba kasa ma we hu de o parliament wo recess into on 20 no in short ne calculation no ye no one factor there untum fadam that's what they told us.
Okay.
Na dem asemi be ya wanyenyin papi de drivers kase passengers kase gwadifo yen so aye politics aye nyankwan betina we free we all talked about it. In fact, MPP fu nankasa because petrol no want to ma ekoto party card reduce. And some of them nankasa na won so ahochire no welcome they were of the view that what happened then na dia kwa kodu dey. Say amenyo kase. Parliament here never get here ye baba kan ho asemi. Yai. Unfortunately no minyimara de se obi di ba kire hen ma ye hu a me hu baby potin a da mun komo na wonyi edi a waso wan ko parliament an ko to do ntino da budget a wodi koi wo kwa akohede fu anu wo ye fi ho wo yi taxes ni bi efi ho ma ne bo wa ko fom na mom ma wa boto gwa ye di hu komo a ye gudu ye di hu komo a o ya yem shishi onyi de eto no mo na wodi birka eto wo ho Emma yakwa kutua ayi momo yi levy na dia ye discussing. Now Ghanaians are sebi what one wear what shaban mu da ban no about to tunza mama won so won ho ahehan won wetu mu akọ aba. Obi expect there sebi for excavation kutokum. Na mom nzama bi abaye ma system ni mu ahehan na obi wo pa bia ne so wetu mu afoka wa akọ akuja aba. Ana obi ko habem na okodo no ndo ba ya wetu mu da afoka aba ma ne bo ayemrew. Ne wetu mu aba bedigwa ewo krom onu na Ghana fu wenyida but it appears there budget na yedi hu komo no kra no and there is nothing like that driver fu no so wobotu mu da tete wo ho entino wa koye mpempendu bi a yedru a se them action ya ma menyuka say is it to what the goil fu one ma information there take deregulation enti per one decimals na one profit our check and they think they probably obotum we yi ma won wo yin wo ho na we yi fi ho the baby so ho there driver fu na wo koba na wo fa hen ya obi wo ho a ne kwa no nam don a o ye adwuma fa do pa no kran station ohun ebi po ho a na goil nyim
okay
obandama dam nyimpa no obeyeden se driver fu nyina sususu oje station bia na ho nyina wa akwa bodom pim wo goil na wa tofuela onto ma won serve won win na the whole day no cost still grofu be gina wa wonya car wonye den won full
no branches baby.
Oh, I know I'm not saying they won't branches but I'm telling you that you cannot convince me na wa helpful there one branches baby no ba fire general trotro service another taxi service another transportation service award my end private no obotu mu afa ho nyina na wa yon ye den na ebisu boko baby inti mo hia nye de aban obeye sensitive today mesi man na onya aban no o feel odi Ghanaians na wetu mu ahwe na ndame yetum ya ahwe ma nebo no wa ye hu bibi as promised. The promise is still hanging no. Let's not think there. I mean, CS here ko parliament aba na Ghana full chen aban na sa aban all of a sudden or this shake carpet na say na che de Ghana fu ntum fa wenyi fa nto aban ne do na nyim na he nyina so yentum nye enkatena so ho mo nye yi da minti na abato ba ensama ye kan enkrofo hwe ho na wodo to aba na okay ama de se ye pere ye hwensama a wo kan ho na bibia ye dedia then manyipa botum aka anye de tema ye nya ye di manyipa no oye de aban ya na de Nana Akufo do odiani oye di man do be nya dam teman oda man ne manfo
quickly na omo afre omo akọ presidency because sa na krata na GPRT for the buy and say they are from omo presidency
se wotema
se ne nka na strike no mbeto aso
se wotema was Saturday work kan one asem it's one asem.
Oh, okay.
On drum pempenra ehu de wager 1-2 say go for me. Me think can catch or affect productivity so. Ejuma pina I expect to start ejuma 8 o'clock. When to go be or trek about ejuma.
Yeah.
Until the government felt it. Now must it get to that point? And sana yenyatema. And at the moment we get there no, na chere say no bibia nyina se ewo ahunche bi ma na chere odo du dem pempendri ansana obi wo ho a let me tell you onam ka wanye adwumanti na ja say yimpa bi edidam na yetwen madam pempendri du ansana yenya dam temana na abanna we are for the people no say bi ninta say onye dem.
Thank you. Ejatano mintie we meet do. Omo suspend decrease kakraba aban be communicate taxes obetumi a year free so
madase mame fa kwenye so na menchia Niti FM adwumanfo say omo aboa Liberal Party of Ghana.
Okay,
so so na me de na sekese be ma UTV ewo emwa omodi aboa Liberal Party of Ghana mechia menua agbeti sebefie wa belempe na machia kodwo yeboa ayawa so West Wagon former youth constituency youth organizer machia menua the incoming general secretary of the New Patriotic Party Honorable Ni Kwatay Titus Glover
yetawachi kamera afiwo ho manka ho asemo
yetawachi den na mse Ghana fo so nyina tawachi wo party nankasa so etawachi nti ye twen say emre ne beso na ya usher you in to the position of the general secretaryship ohima mpacho menti bi bitew say police administration led by Yewura Akufo Dampare omo ye de omo betumi aye bia e de aboa security ene say obi aye bibi na se mfata na say police for ensa kanwa omo de ne be famra kwan so na de se fata no omo aye but the camera it say nkrofo na omo ne Yewura Akufo Dampare eye adwuma no emu pi no a eye omo ankasa no omo pe. Some time ago, about 6-7 months ago, video be echo circulation about an alleged attack on a certain gentleman, I think junior or so. And fortunately, he was also armed, duly registered arm, weapon. And he was able to ward off Sankrophone. Now, saying I'm say police phone be a particular video. And they went to pick the guy. And when they went to pick him, instead of doing the right thing, Omo de no ko share kukuam, I can say instruction from above. Na baby omo de me kokodru no say wan pay bibi am omo enye yie ma no. And they started negotiating from 70,000 Ghana cedis. At the end of the day no, he was able to give them 35,000 Ghana cedis. I have all the facts here, all the conversation.
They say it's serious allegation.
All the conversation, and the gentleman is ready to testify. And he can't share some microphone. Sankanye fidie so crop.
Gentleman ben.
Your friend junior.
Omo fa no we and a video ben circulate trend
long ago, and I think Sankro for more area omo shooting what was happening, and they posted it. He didn't even know until just recently. Now omo picking. So what they could do best was to extort monies from him. One Banahene, a police investigation department, PID, and Zufata, and Tisamutia. Try and refund that guy's money to
immediately.
And now say, mo anye ne saa so a ene bedru IGP anya
but I didn't know on fa more pips and say police penny bia I didn't know on fa ma omo no mo
you see they've threatened the gentleman from all angles. And I'm saying one of your sister station Angel TV crowd also they have shown that clip. Also my gun is registered BBRL a course no I can come to the police headquarters or anywhere na me home free system but to extort money from me. In fact, no more locking no.
Then on so the 35,000
he arranged for some this more than making the case in the West. As you know, most of the time, no, that is what they do to ensure. So he paid 35,000 Ghana. All the conversations are there.
The giver and
the
taker.
Police.
Yes.
I argue.
But
who police if one ya who can evidence now the amount.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And the IGP radio,
I do,
it is solely his opinion.
Yes, not
TV
this station. Into Urabana
law student.
Thank you.
Yeah, but some so no, I may say about me same say betodwa. I relate it to development, any historical antecedents. I may say yantutu ya no mai Ghana.
Okay.
Amamu akoso na de me nwanwa say for the past 30 years reintroduction of democracy there be American. The two administrators have not helped matters. United Arab Emirates almost celebrated almost 50th birthday in terms of development. Na ohwe de omo ayegu sa desert ne so no a. Na obi say 30 years by ye man ketuwa yi. Na population until recently abedu about 30.8. Na esika yewo, fagudi ayewo. No ma yewo nyina yantumi amfa bi ansiesi ankrokra omen na abedu mpempenso ayewo. In the first place, yamfa fuel reduction. 15 pesos reduction. Yam say 15 pesos no. And na ye nyina ye twen say ba beto de ende wo hodada no so ama ni nyina abedu 7 Ghana cedis per liter. And na omako yi sa particular 15 pesos na fuel. I say half a loaf is better than nothing. But sa 15 pesos no mo is no. Enye ye hwe. Mo de ye steady within the next 2-3 weeks no sa 15 pesos be samba.
Sa
enche bia
de ani be de
enche bia e be samba. Now, one of your makeup artists.
But it is important to note there. On your fuel, no, from the
yes.
Oil as an OMC, no.
Yes.
Onona we regulating the price.
Yes. Didn't you say fuel na kasa crop pump price na affecting too much?
No.
Now your makeup artist kokono wo na o ka say me say me name ni di me Mr. Nidi. Now you declare every 6th December as Ghana's working day. Maybe a holiday. And I side with her in the sense in see that. And I think that there's a new revolution now. I'm said they are buying a bema na tena sebe ne tuso na wa ye no me fata intentem so ama yenya yete omam. In the sense sa agitation started yenye drivers are complaining. They warned, they wrote letters, they had meetings. Ni nyina abani bu na ni guso. Kopem say enei omo ana enura omo hold almost the whole Accra to ransom. Why would it happen in this manner? Tie me can say aban abako any aban to so omo to omo no man for the past 30 years na say. Ye wo mamu ha ena ye say ye per se system e be running within Accra transportation e be ye mere amaye. Nti aban mi ko fa ayalolo e bae.
Okay.
Ohima, as I speak with you, what your palm cameramen or form cameras, no more call a Achimota terminal.
Okay.
Brand new buses are rotting away. Omonko every a friend says region, but be a this buses in Biko. All the buses are getting rotten. They are parking. Why did they park it? The reason was the fact to say buses no a boy the toy no. Now it was inflated. We are not fewer prices and so Emma amount to me pretty. So the buses had to be packed. About to turn a normal year, and can the ransom that the drivers took this capital yesterday, no, and can bet me minimize it by insurance anka na ayalololo so na anka eye adwuma enso buses no esisi wiram aban entutu ne nyoma ye from the times of old and Kromash share in Ghana nanka or per kwan anka by now your real system no there would have been no defective, or if there would be at all no anka minimal defective your system no and net train and run wakra the whole country train and run wo babia. I remember very well per history making kind minim Ghana history. Ya shasi akwaka anka ya the bibi afa blue train I be apply intercity from Tema to Accra and then from Adenta to main Accra. Ningina ejiguye. In fact, we started. And now called Brochra, Germany and other countries. We have this meaning how they call them. So, I want to I want to make a
let me be sorry.
Na sisi chief ye mi co-host na.
Oh, na see you come. Did you read about the promise?
The sky tree. I know. I'm coming there. Okay. By this time, Uncle May, some I should share your number. I busy traffic. You name say a fee adenta eba center of Accra. Okay, I want to be that. By insurance, okay, you bring some means. Say your buses now running by on timely times. Now KBA was small rail system. Edi akwaniaba to offload nkrofo ebra omobre. And ready pan 90 years sama wo dwen ho awonti ase. What is most even disheartening? Any nkrofo omoye nurses, doctors, I be omonkasa any omoka na omodwen public transport edeko. Wo free of anko oba Peace FM of anko barrier. It was being charged Uber 58 Ghana cedis. Ufi ho call a Parliament House. 97 Ghana cedis.
Anopano memrantie no hwan a say Imani asare de bechere me. And I'm ka so e bi a time no na abo 7.
Debi.
Prince call a person. Ti I'm so e bi a time na a peak time. Russia and Tinkrofo ko ejuma. And I'm so debi because to say dada no to say they strike anyway. Omo fact say uko East Legon now because your mother China number 48 cities from here to East Legon.
Which is which a system no. Yeah, woman ha
na. No omo so just say omuko kwaso. Say trot of us omo nya adwuma person ko adwuma on matchere wa.
The bad attitude and mentality of the Ghanaian. COVID by hand sanitizer a cost 50 pesos no. Yeah, no number 60 Ghana cedis. Nti ye suba no say obi ho kire no we take advantage of that. COVID by I can ask doctors were taking advantage of the test or more no. They reduce so now they were crying. And then the Jumane Mo, you understand? Intimisa, Mobetra Hano, Omicron, and no Sap measures the boy home by 1 year, the boy home, and more beer me Ghana for. Because I will pay the most dangerous variant of the Omicron, COVID-19. Yeah, by 2017.
Delta.
I mean, COVID so called 19. We had our own in 2017.
Which is
the variant. Nanado Danko Kufuado's variant. And then the Oforiata variant. They are the most dangerous one. That is tormenting us now.
And it is virus.
They are more than virus because you see, the air cost will remember.
This one is it not too high?
I am saying so because they have dented the image of the NPP. They are destroying the party.
Why is
a party whose operations are being skewed to a family. This budget that they are bringing out, I've been poor woman and yet to benefit the party as a whole and Ghana in totality. Is to ensure say a Japade and I say Nkrofobi there be high. And that is very dangerous for this party. This party has thrived from the UGCC time on Manko Peniko Fada Moberezi party Edu Baby Odri and the Monyama NPP Enyano. By some machinations and actions and inactions of a certain group of people, they are destroying the image of this party. And this is a party they feel it all. They feel it. They know say what is happening. It's wrong.
Yeah, right? Budget. So, but now we are talking fuel.
Yes. So I'm saying, sir, the air cost was fuel and some drivers are cancer 1 Now I promise you a sky train. Now sky train up to date. You they are better say and sky train here. So people promise, and then they come back to tell us that the promise that we gave you, that is not what we meant. You remember Yura Oponkroma? Or no catch say per explanation, what they say project 88 bino. Young Ghana for Yantias, but they meant said the feasibility studies and take 1 year.
Agenda 111.
Yes.
Okay.
Even before, when we argue over the agenda 111, now you remind you almost say they promised 88 no more.
Okay.
Almost in 1 year.
Okay.
And of a press conference, no catch and say that 88 no more cancel no. They within 1 year no. It was meant for the feasibility studies no man and no more can say 1 year. Meanwhile, they stated categorically that they complete it in 1 year. You understand? And I'm saying, sir, Mama Ghana for a winhiamo. Ghana for a bread. You will be a problem man. And look, when I am sitting here sending message to Obi Sebia, ubet me abuwa mi kakrano. Nkrofo so sending message make me to wheelchair, make me ato sa ade na mo spray vegetables so no. And no. So everybody is suffering in this country, and it is important say anka esika ye wo memha no e betumi akrokra ye. So when we are advising the government, this particular issue strike here by and ye repeat and as a Ghana nso ho be high no a e bet ye say petrol bo ye bet so because what to petrol mu a obia
na say anything na MPA wo ho. Yes, honorable yatifo ne so, but say abedwafo hu ne say unuanum hu ne say 15 pesos dey ye kodi ba yes is ne miensa
e ka say it is kaso wan kan
men ka dey
oyima me das
na uti sikaso
nachi
me das no
nka me je na secretary o si nachi inti ma nachi
yes no
e be ko so achi awa hwefo nyina bi ono pay na ya chia ko farbaye Dr. Sakwame and senior nest for example odade still me hu
na ko hwe ne
me hu
and na o kwa fa je wo
am say de bi onim say me ba senior me hu
o ya ade o be so ka che mi say Doctor for example on hey TV ana
eh omo nda o 24/7
doctor ye hu
eh wa de na o ka
and the doctor ye hu
so hu ya ye
mechia for the Dixon.
Oh goodness.
mechia obia his excellency the
father dey me hu na no pay
me hu no wasi ho
na oti ase o
na sino ns na ngwala no back in school onzo mpekasa enti say ogina dometi na no ngwala no year of no we di onkasa
No sure.
Din ewie da onkasa da onzo na wotwe no akohwe dem na sinese di gamungo na ogina din onkasa da odi anyinsa
Ani say o hwa mo so ti won ka hwe wa se ya ti o men ka hwe
na metie makunta ene me brother chief bane ne asanita no mechia won so na ya bibia wodi ko 5 years president Nado any finance minister COVID-19 Ghana version
17
mesropa we obia ukasa enkosa line na no pay die we ya mamedi hu ya but that is not your style. I forgive you. But Nanado is not destroying our party, let alone the finance minister destroying our party. Asemba say obi a kire na dwen ewo. But to skew it na ka say or say your party na eho de na
ebi a wo party no but tu ni mu asem
minimum asem ba say ya wani mu nsem me Minti LPG party ni nsene
no it's for your good oh
and ye besere no e was akasa no efia ya bronya eba na yemfa mu fidie so I know you've been doing a lot of advocacy when it comes to transport education. Over the weekend Sunday in Umremi what Imagine Hospital accident and emergency ward. Motorcycles are accident me call an emergency chief nipa nan accident that canine no and a vein no.
That's true.
Mojana efie ba no. Oh my goodness.
That's true.
So then
Me catch the nurse no any doctor say mo yadi o. Madam, I couldn't stand it.
to me
Me to me. And mojana
yes
everybody say yeah.
and plenty they
I'm
come
telling you
like that
I'm telling you. And you besre mo kamoto no. Mo kamoto no mususu kamoto no.
that's a great call.
Mususun kamoto no because the accident on these festivities, if you are not careful, you can lose your life.
yeah
Nsroma. omunya hweye pa
omunya hweye se de omuyi fa ho ne
me wo fa se ba ko a ye frɛ ma me ko no da ko moto echi a omo ba ye se abobo ye bi o si kwa me wanhwɛ ene di peme no ene wuri kosoro odi mi ti bofom say we are struggling for his life say wo kolebu na memo amo yes repa mo amu kamoto mi sramara mo hwɛ wo no fama yen na yen chichiri we no famfi yo. But finally, let me clear this thing out of the way. We called you Abuswa. Office be with any chat. The deal in this cocoa fertilizers na the idea. Na no na me am a colleague on my candle. Me am a friend. In fact, that discussion I here was more in agriculture, and in fact, raising issues are very legit. Me no come Oma hini nyina ye kan wasem, but asem bi kan say fertilizer bi egu sa ched ho no a yancha asai manigu ho, and we all alarmed. And say I even pray say Minister for Agric and Deputy Director of Agric for Western North omfo ani nko no go di echire mame. Okay. Na me we show na DC no efre me. Oh. And no mama the feedback say they na egu ho no na enye fertilizer. Omfo ni cocoa pit. On the cocoa seedlings, we do cocoa in the anketin. Omo sa bibi special annual be very cocoa pit. Oh, yeah, they mix it topsoil, no. Now you do check polythene bag, no. Okay. Aha, no beer, but any fertilizer. Sana, and you are my friend Cobrana, Mama no. And the next time now, Okufia, you should go and check, but it's not fertilizer. Back to the substantive matter. And not strike, no, no, but as an industrial relations practitioner, by training, any professional, negotiations work on. So you break it down, you don't go on a strike.
You know why they can't?
Because who were GDA or leaders now, or Mudimu Nimoa, you did negotiate. Abandoning your nabin say, on Timo. Onye na junkra say on team. Okay. Me can't wait because for my past 4 years as Deputy Minister for Transport, the ministry knew any stakeholders, including the coordinating councils of these transport operators. You share with MPA. You share parameters, data, bibia, HRS into munu, and was a custom. Ne dia ma driver for. And the banner say, yes, you catch on the muzu, mu engage mu consultant. Na mumfa mo finance enfambra na yenso ye de den na de aba and the decisions nso ne ye hwa nso ampa ntumu na ose koso. Okay, then the minister will make a report to cabinet to have a look the amount to me no na amount ye tum, but normally no say yi fu no kofo a na driver for ye say omuntiso first no omuntiso ya wonim za omuntiso.
But they give their reasons say.
What does
anytime they are full of a caution. But some they say twice a year. I think January and June.
Please.
Abawe.
But on the world market, in fin phenomenon, not about for
me. See Abawe they be or two full.
Any time. But me can't Obeka say didn't come. I didn't come. What was it? Didn't come.
Auntie Obaya.
Yes, sir.
So discussions were ongoing. Yes, it is true, sir. Drivers issue letters. Okay. Oma notifications. Say money way I boko strike, you know. But the engagement was still ongoing here. Not yet concluded yet. You don't want to say nra. They see.
Na mon concluded yet. Why was it
negotiations?
Because nra we take show. And now we take action ya area na matumi ahia ma afi ma bopo ama ne omo kwa adwuma oma kwa adwuma so
you negotiate on the
why
mandate.
Did it take so long?
Yeah, you are an incoming lawyer. One day you will lead the negotiations. You work on a mandate. So mandate now would hear negotiations, you know.
You see the strategy.
And shouldn't say so. You always have to fall back. You have to fall back and get a fresh mandate. I'm a negotiating. Now, any idea, just say, maybe I'm a walk on, say a bit man to move and now whatever we want to do. No, yeah, Minister Siamano, or yet the fata, the Sebia was all yet, said the debate to my ejuma. On for the driver for Angotias, I'm a Mokoya do my ye. Namin good Nukrania meaning, and there Yateso by 15 pesos. You like
and
it?
that's just goil.
That is goil.
Yeah.
And oil marketing companies, say be goil and kwa. Now the totals, the shells and the other small OMCs in Yano, but one thing I bet count when you
so.
Now me patching is there. Elma said yes, sir. So I want to me follow their goal here because goal is a lead marketing oil company, bigger than all of them. What I say? Na the abema be buane say.
Goal ni full name here then.
Government is in
there.
there.
Government there. Ghana oil.
Ghana oil.
So they are subsidized.
And
market forces, so se shell yesu sana modo ni bibi na
so na ade.
Aha. Omo no ya profit oriented into assessing and won se metimeka medical practice say na menya. Enti obey da aka.
Ma me kwan kakra.
Me ma ododo papa.
Enti ade ba ko na anka be ka mo nyina no is about the tax element na woman.
Okay.
Na we akoye nnwum bi a na obi atubie.
All right.
Because say me ba no mso me tofu ani bi.
Sure.
What you say? Me tofu ani bi. Enti say enye ze affect mu amuti studio a me nzi me free mu. Ye nyɛ ka yen. Enti mesre ne kwakra no say tax na wol mu no onhwe ho kakra. Na yenhwe kwan ya be fa so ebeto because timemi fo no kasa. Nyem samin aban panyimfo no finance minister no onhwe ho. Yentimemfo no ye kasa ontie.
Okay.
Na onhwe kwan be fa so a yenso ye wo hihan ye.
All right.
Because say ye ka no muti a eboa. Because say president Akufo-Addo ngo yobi a ye ne ka se montie. Obi twemu no say ye no ontie obi a dabi. Otie because he's passionate and has feelings for timemfo no. Obasa no ozo munhwe na monti 15% no so. Asad na ye nim de ntia MPA for the omo kan ye.
It's not 15% too.
15 pesos. Sorry. So ye be kaya last 2 months na MPA for at the time now president ka so monti so no. Na parliament e will recess.
On the extra levy.
Levy no. Eno so ye boa, eno so be ko form kakra. Be si na ye nti hwe.
Na say parliament aba it's been over 2 weeks since parliament.
That is why you are here. That is why you are here. I was say mo ko Mustafa Hamid wo. Na mumbuza ne say application na wa ye de akọ e fe ne say through energy ministry ye de akọ parliament na akọti say we need to know say 15% say buy akọ form Mustafa de ya president directly say ye so azo akọ form at least e beto
now 15% na enough na
oh and sheda nyane but it's better than none.
All right,
it's better than none. At least we tie say timemfo e kasa and mintu so kakra because of the caveat be buy say ye or hwe ko be fa so tax na element na woman no na why dey na wa shweda na wa
yes,
because he said it.
That's the second point.
Absolutely.
Say what is goals so na go for what is the next thing is
to look at the
say taxes na was no.
So I think that is a way to go. Now go for take you unnecessary advantage because of situation there bad na arbitrarily ye chali ne fata ne what's up e ba na sa na I have been.
Say it's a matter of demand and supply.
But I know, but
say demand the cost obviously price
unnecessary advantage ni be na ya have been.
Honorable, I'm surprised.
Yes, chief quick one na yenko your next topic.
Sometimes I na meji ya kakra.
Ade.
And the honorable Kasa also president kade MP want to
omonya sa extra tax in
very
region.
one reduce no.
Yes.
Na chede yema credit be to president do or whatma into also want to.
Nbejo whatma.
Na so.
Na so whatma ya. Ana
you see
ye di nkomo nti waka ba ko ye ntia fe ye nko.
Ntina mama me say. I more fine there sebi enyi di ma.
Unu sa asem na obeka na no ahia. Sebi na enyi
na me chede ma won fine there ebia sebi a oyedema ebia menhus mamanka there ma say yenyi morokodo say adwene mu no ndo. I don't get it. You see omabeyin na do danko Akufo-Addo onye ye na ebe chire mesimo bu man o chire ndo onyim oman ne bu na Ghana fo ye na ado na ndo yo omabeyin and omabeyin pede oto esla levido ema Ghana fo ho hia ho na fuel okofoma sebi omabeyin oyelo yenyi omabeyin wa parliamentarian omabeyin wa minister omabeyin na mnyuka say oyo omabeyin ya emi na awo na ya ba kire omanpanyin kwa amfado hwe nda amenyu ka say na motorway a hwem shum Ghana fu binu ma achira adwene afa ho a nche oye offering executive authority until na nde wa ma motorway tolls yenji oye offering former deputy minister transport onyim the toll ni hihye na yetua wo man yi ma hanankasa na ya nsor putupurupe oye adza yeji tum ayeye no ho hihye wo mrem a o ma hen actor yedi tua dem toll nso nde executive power nti to butu nyina anya adwuma enwona na wa ye adwuma wo to bibi a wo ho akotena wati won fiezi omen kan wase and you are telling us there fu ani do no o ma panyi ontumi ye ho ya ensami ayebaka ho o budget nsensami eti da baby o extra levy wo sre da ye hwene ye ho bibi ata ano no obaye different one that no ye too much oh.
Okay, thank you. Maminko Facebook na Femi Samra Honorable Nsroma Nelka Shaman constituency. In fact, NDC party have never come on board to support any good policy from the NPP party since former President Kufuor till now. They are also a party which doesn't bring anything good. Sokrati mze adieno ewadodo oh kafra. MC Yao Prayer Concerts. Good morning, dear host. Listening to you live from the office of Kasi Kokos, Asokwa constituency. Ghanaians have the best president, the listening president, unlike Mama, who said he has developed a dead goat syndrome, so he won't listen to anyone. Atanga Bena says, good morning from Kuntinase, around Bosumche. In fact, as the Deputy Speaker was able to overturn Speaker's rule, may Honorable Markins, that's from, I'm not getting it. Oh, Atanga, minya wadi ni. Okay, so in fact, as the Deputy Speaker was able to overturn the Speaker's rule, may from honorable, no, that may and the from the, it's not making the sentence correct. Timpacho yeniye mami. Lilian Akosia Bidia, empty barrels make most noise. They don't know focal. They won't keep quiet to listen to what I say into. Ghanaians are suffering haba NPP. Kwame Opasco Afenyomaken Bastaya. In fact, Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyomaken is going to be a huge legislative material in the future. Ajinkwa budget Unapu. Abladefia Kuma. Why the finance minister writes to the speaker with modifications to the budget, which the government through the majority claimed has been passed. We still say a big no to the e-levy and a JAPA deal. Please, government should pay NAPCO personnel too. Bosheba Misty Gosu Zongo, incoming as a for Northern PP organizer who for Ghanaians should support the e-levy from this government because the country is going to benefit more from it. Let's accept it in good faith. Jacob Tampui says the petroleum taxes were put there by Parliament. They can only be taken out in the next budget through Parliament. Emotional outburst is not helping Ghana. And then Madison says these political parties, both NPP and NDC, are hypocrites. The NDC should not reject the budget. It's going to change our mind to vote for the... Okay, so the NDC is rejecting the budget because they think it's going to change the minds of Ghanaians to vote for them again. The NPP should consider this as their last term and set up. Okay. Let me see. Isaac Kofi says, stop that and think about Ghana. No, why they are stop what? Okay, nti makenka kakra. Na afe yemfa second and last. Government makes concessions, no consensus yet on e-levy. Nra ne titi says you afe yeko 1.5. It's 1.5 no kra nye no ne pay. Mpe kra Ghana for mpe kra. But finance minister say enko dru baby na 1.75 na afe na womo ehwe. Honorable. Mintiwe e-levy ye betumi aye hu bibi.
Fiti last week. Any last 2 weeks, I think almost can budget on November 26th. E-levy akoye enyumbia obia etwo.
Yeah.
Which means that people are concerned about that particular levy now. ana tax na ban ade abeto no ya chechi mu bebre ene domestic revenue ni gie no odi machi ye GDP a e wo fom pa is about 13% domestic revenue na ye gi eto a ye gi e wo kromo ano odi machi ye GDP a is about 13%. We look at the sub-regional standards is about 17%. And then a bushwa taxes, domestic tax revenues, export revenues, grants, any loans are getting in and I will come and I bind this support to the project. But it's on record. So debt servicing, akoya idea na anwashi. Uji scanning almost about 75 to 80% eco debt servicing. Kakara Bekano is for compensation of government employees. And the capex are capital expenditure. Sky yedibe yeninano. Yenchede niske bia yinaso. So if you are not careful, you'll be compelled to be borrowing. And the idea na base, we need to look around. You should quite be fastwa. You be building, you increasing domestic revenue generation. And then the idea we buy about ye levy. Na minuanum donkuma na shebedwem omzo muntiase aye home press conferences upon press conferences. At the point in time, grand speaker akonya kra na obi akoji na ozi we seize on speaker first deputy transfer. Which for me, the CEO Mashebedwem no was not the way to go. So minority more in a contrary
sometimes
view.
Doesn't it get even hotter and heated?
When even hotter and heater crown, you don't go up there and go and pull the chair. Which one was television no more?
Na 7 January no dia mu ya anyway.
Me a former member of parliament. Is that once a teacher, always a teacher. As I sit back and I watch the proceedings, me happy. Okay. Because Ghana, you jidding. When you look at our democracy, do you understand?
Chief Abutere,
say maybe document in Namunumusa. Maybe papers in Namunumsuguda. Honorable Nenya Beji.
Now, Obi Bisana.
Maybe so. They say,
why did now Debia make us so interjected? Or Casam Casa
Wakontano non common.
I want who don't die
and common or can be bien say she.
Also make us on Casa. And the main Casa. Yeah, why I
now I had 2-3. And clearly, I mean, such postures, such behavior of the Kenyan minority, Bibiana, Munyam Huntiasia, mo percent mo ye gidigidi na, and why?
And why say ebi omuso feel say abanso per se or bulldozing the way through.
And obi enzo oni colleague no watch ba no wonu kokon tokwa. Afenyumaki enra, one of the papers say his life is under threat. Sometimes yes, he's one of the papers.
I drew also.
Yes, sometimes obviously what you become a boss or why should you get to that level?
Oh, I see.
Why should you get to that level? And what sem na make no?
You.
What I say? And declare is asema badness ye can. Mmayantu ye boase. You have your opinions. Obviously one day we at the end of the day we take the best out of it. Whether we like it or not. The demands in 2016, 2017, 2018 is not the same in 2022. And then, unam adenta air cop fra na wo ko nyina. Look at the development that is going there.
Okay.
E ho na ho nyina ya farmlands. Ye wi na I say aban onfa nso onfa bra ho. Onfa kwan onfa nko ho. Na sister ya. Where is government going to get the money from? When we are expecting government to provide social services, social infrastructure.
But when you say you say for mabuno mu ni adwuma ye.
Me not necessarily that. Because infrastructure there was
because
with the budget we're looking at unemployment and the white collar jobs ni nyano see obia soro person ye juma Ghana Airport Company Gapoa GMPC any then you look at the number of graduates at every school omubano you can employ all of them and the budget he be create entrepreneurial platform opportunities are yen me bunu no maye adwuma bi no maye send them pressure na wo aban so no esobetic. This is a government that is innovative. Ope kon be fa so a obe create jobs e dey man crofo no.
Thank you.
What does say? And is a war na we dey wadwen say mo ngito no enye at least bring an alternative. Say was so 1.75 now no. Na say oh, onte so na yen hwe ka be fa so a at least you are making very constructive suggestion. But when say who can say mo ngito no, wo man kwan man ngito no and who kiki e fe say akonya wo manhye bedwom wa go first speaker akonya wa to ane na yeza.
Me that.
Yeah. Mama.
Ma unia to me. Ono ejata no. Minti. So 11 ye gina baby ye gina. But yen so ye pese ye kɔ ye nim. Edian ne yenye. Emrahye bedwe fiefo den no munye na emwa omanfo no nyina.
So enye ndisi nti bibia nsai.
Mada se mamefa kɔ yeso menchia Jarvis Arta on a Western region. Liberal Party of Ghana ye chairman. Na Stanley Adu Bright on also ye chairman Western of Mechamo. Wo se yenye den. 11. Yenye free. Yenye free ho. As simple as that. But yenye free ho no so
na bambe den yenye sika dia boa de ye.
No na me pese me kire mu. Em say minority no. What they have not asked for. And then the fact is say so wo beji 11 kura anka wo aban no and as a finance minister mo engage telcos no na 2% no mo charge already mo no mo trans na sasika no
Mo charge 1%.
patwenya 1%.
Oh sir.
Omo age 1%. Wo so wo koyi a yes atew 1%. Yes. And now wo send you be 1000 with the 10 cities back home.
Indirectly, we say it too.
Yeah, it is 2.
See, we watch your 1%. The origin so at your 1%.
Actually, it is 2%. That is the reality.
All right.
The minority no omo enye maye ya tia bonten say. Probably they would have demanded say omo ne telcos ne interest no omo ne omo negotiate say. Sa 2% no my 1%. And now crompo no timamufo ye pese ye the 0.5%. Eto de mutua already no so. Na sa 0.5 no ye de ko kasa 2% no. Na ye ne telco so no attrans ne ya che.
Okay.
Ohima capital flighter eko out of this can and I say the experience of capital flight enye easy o. Sa telco so omunye sika eko either South Africa na say baby omofi buy.
Okay.
Nti da bia ye sidi no na che say ehun eko atwe. This is one of the measures aban say otenase na nka make sure say timamufo no so yenso ye ho be ha ne ye kakra. Say mpontuo be ba ejina parliament so. Nti de ekoso Ghana nyina the inability of Ghana's development for Ghana to develop no ni nyina efi mrahye bedwom. In the sense sanka mrahye bedwom fititi something 30 years omo atoto omo no maye pa in terms of ensuring say budgets omo approve no would have been used for the best practices. I'm saying idea omo dwen ho say omo de beye no anka ba na yekoye nim. Enrachi na metie your sister station Nit FM na yewura honorable Ayepe former MP for Ayensuano. Na or say or the document be ba ma yewura Kwesi Aboagye no akenkan order of parliament. I no kire say bi ekwaje budget a yekwaje ska adwuma ye pese ye diska ne beye no number 1 number 2 number 3 number so na yembisi ho say so mo kwaje ska na omo de sika no yes ade ne poten ana eno na ma development and I say development ho akwatwe wo Ghana no finance minister ade na ye bisa free no say the rejection of the budget and I say ade nti na minority or more rejected budget. One of the focal points is e-levy. Say a two-way up. Now your crop you can say well mono by now they are proposing for 1%. 1% is still a killer percentage.
1.5.
1.5 is still a killer one. 1% cry impe. Nti na make say omo pomunyi fi okra and at best 0.5 enkoka 2% no.
But argument ni say no enipa dodo na obia use sa electronic transaction de bia nso ye ka say o yen widen net na nipa dodo ntia bi enti eye we menkasa
order of parliament
me money information be say last year transactions valued about $100 billion in telcos transactions financially. they were able to repatriate $2.5 billion. See? What is the input of government? Meanwhile, social services are being so we need to take advantage.
Yes, I don't know.
We need to take advantage of these things.
Instead of
we take advantage of these ones.
I don't know. Instead of because of the question.
Is that as good as a suggestion?
In fact, it's the best suggestion.
It's a good suggestion.
One, almost e-levy. Nah, e-levy. Yenye fiho. Two, almost eka energy no.
Okay.
No me hihye mu na nye. We different ho na what aba courtesy defense. Na eno nso yenhwe ho asem kan na yemfa bibi machine. Finance minister beka some 10 million Ghana cedis bia. Omo de be continuation of feasibility studies or whatever it is.
Okay.
But that's the amanfo obedi ni biem. By the time be feasibility study, ni yakọ another 3 years. Na tidal waves no still na edidi ba.
At the time like when omo so until you say by the time omo be feasibility.
You know feasibility studies ho no ma. I cause wo mamu ha. And auditor general support in some di aba leakage e wo ho. E ho na yesese ye hwe na ye title loopholes no. But coming to that tidal wave issue no regarding the budget no. I am ho. And I feel sad for this country. Say Owura Napo me shared on 2 different interviews or grantee. Na sa comment no pass you know. He should not be regarded as a parliamentarian. Not let alone a minister of state. In the sense that as some okan you know, e yatem didie kase pa ma Ghana man. Na de na ya me yakro police. I want to go Peace FM and another sister station.
Okay.
Say Otumi can say Kumasi any Uzbekistan was saying. He made that comment. Well, you've been a parliamentary minister for 5 years. 5 years now, you have never lobbied anybody or any way to get the Kumasi flood on the way in terms of how you be correct. Say ne.
But how will you know it's on lobby?
Well, lobby and can say it. I want a finance minister. To warn a finance minister. Oh, is that what you do? Honorable titles, Daniel titles, Glover, or can be last week or so concerning project B Ananka a bit in to the benefit of Ghana, of which he was a member of the committee. Or movie or medical parliament no. Uncrofua or Mufi said the ending war, Momanya Ghana for foreigners. They have to intervene for parliament to withdraw that particular thing. Just Adianka Bebuayeno. You are thinking as if to say, Keta for Omo baby cry. And the way he went about it, yenya wa bamu na wo opposition. Obe kanche say yemfa Keta see defense and share budget.
Really?
See, yes. Watch the video. Say omo ya Peace FM here. So omo the best shame am so lead Kumasi for to go on a demonstration. What you want to for kanche will say. Face to face. Can you understand the see no? Me gadget na a blow. Na aden say banesa. As an energy minister, won't find ways and means of best solve a particular problem. You are insinuating, say, the way he was talking, as if to say minority, no, they all come from Keta. That's how I understood him. Because I am saying, say, he should come out to apologize. And we are also stating, say, the e-levy, no, yam pen or budget no more. The whole of Ghana, right. The MPP supporters cannot say it better than us. Yes, 11 a bedinya at say a 5 no moko a persona kubene sisi
ada yempesi ebetuato na yeso ye pempo
Ghana for ye tuato papa ye tuato papa but we are saying say
only Ghana unim say yesi nipa dodo na ntuato nti na aban ya ojibusi
omoboa. Okay. And thank you. Akwala ketu aya wo no crop or totofi wo a school gate ho no otua tax.
You wanna say here that's the indirect tax.
Tietia na bot nti di omo ye omo de on kube na ya na sisi mpoano a omo de ahoma chechiro na omo de twen net no. Also omo twe saa fa kube no ho saa kube no ho nyina betete. Okay. Saa obehu finally na kube no abu out of form. That is what they are doing to us.
Thank
and
you.
We are saying Ghanaians cannot continue to be burdened the way we are
budget. Government makes concessions.
Net no friend Eboa. You see mete me nuanom na nkomo aye di fifu na adam budget ya ka ehu de why de yaba na odi e kan bibi.
Oh,
including wala.
Hey.
Yes. We're just talking about first na driver for work of you
Yes.
watching a phone because in them my the phone and we are talking about budget.
E11.
Them a woody budget here. Minority were reject.
Are minorities are now more to do.
That's why deadly. This is a killer budget. Now one can say budget in bank food one can see. I was 1 year Juma. And you don't see anything there or a woody or budget team. Ada budget or Sunday sikasem no how was able to Ghana for one. Now honorable can't be also honorable Afenyo say the life is in danger or parliament. Honor come for the cameras.
Oh, sir.
Do you know the NDC, the number of NDC people who are BT in a friend Winneba constituency before and son or year 2021 elections. Honor they all come and grow when they or why you na parliament honorable also iguana usi or protect igua because
or mashallah
member na chow no member
or mashallah
and na jo why
and now you resign for
nobody mashallah antina se
maintenance there what to abama no go MP anongo di mashallah
o ma nkasa
me business makuta business enjoy your mbia me say
won ka se mo bi am
ashama MP you to abama no say
won ka se mo bi am
ongo di mashallah go ya MP
ma wa konta
honorable titles honorable Carlos Ahinkra respectfully what to abama ndo nkana na ogwan no nwe papers wo
da bi won kan dem ashama ni won go go yiku ankonya onye na juma no
obi a wari ink obama no body no yerba be mo no how no obi a Joe Wise honorable also onye speaker
na said
that open in also
na said that na me
edwuma nyina enyim dey speaker anti enye speaker dey egwe ma efesi from ha na honorable babu oye speaker oba ye di na egwa ma
no
parliament asem amimi hobi but nim pan respectfully or a member of parliament also
na said that na
o protect
honorable Mr.
honorable
where's your Carlos in can you condemn it
and I miss it there
don't be one side
yet to chrome hammer
on my
hammer Carlos will have papers
and I shall ballot boxes
watching now what better watch the papers if you know some fans all boy good anka obi oye gwesi njan say but that is normal I don't expect anything
no lie what gigru
I'm meeting put there or in live on TV honorable Berry Papers budget on create entrepreneurship share they should stop that tricks. What that I chairman you want antiques hey
since when now
you were Chrome Hana was there one district 153 hour bay was the bois a man crank boy juma a man crofenia nanka entrepreneur papa pana yen kunyan freedom one district 153 nande budget here check times finance minister nankasa ojitum ose misoforiata we propose today modification including what a Japan royalties keta tidal waves in America wasam minister na ojitum there NDC fu wonsam na we raising ehun be hia there what the book aka energy transaction wako parliament wako kan wo parliament ma parliament we di hun komo in the budget riba or the bibi basa nankasa wajatum it can times na also obey changing from 829 that paragraph now we are conform to man one case our discussing with parliament and the killer one we are talking about hey now 11 semi ayeke ya tasi ya I mean as a man and say be nyimpa e wo man mun I don't know say them kunya minority or queen yet asa it is not about minority oneself it's about the people of this country.
I'm fans score political points.
How?
that is not true.
Are you telling me that in the queen and world queen? In your name, Miss
one day score political points out of it.
Why do you say so? Why will you even think that way? When what the budget about and they are saying that listen, Ghanaians are already burdened with hardship. Yeah, man, for no one dada. obi nka de obi ntuato tire mesi man kan de ebinum ntuato na ma won jigeto ye identify yen loopholes a owo dam to jiginim wananum no de wotuato a wontua dam to abadi na yebetum ya ye na system na check dam nkrofo na wobetuato but if it's a lazy regressive taxation this Akufo-Addo entitles they told us that taxation crano or a lazy man's job. Yes. They said that then this is there to or a lazy man's approach or the man.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
I'm telling you. And you people, nobody is saying there. In one put the tone more on Joe. Now, wait to alcohol. Yeah. Where do me Bosumia Uska, what auto? Ana, on yet I'm not. Enti tu na what you na was so say I system on them there one kasa was yenko yenye digitization. Dr. Baumia, na no lecture yo ye. Enya asamo kweka nyina. Ma ye ko kan there o NDC le fiber offer inkosi nti we are set as a country. Yenye ditum there, let's go into it. Okay, because of that, we will not go through the old there. Ebia nan canon, either the bed tabletop and I jo check na wala ko deposit or something. What we are doing in there, Sikano crown will to Weima electronically, no. Unsa account salary, ebia ufoni do papa na wallet in wabem there. Yeah, with yoko. Yeah, what they are telling us in there, Sikana whether mona what tax that down. Se iya wadwin na uma mi owe kura no so ba mane ne kakra unu abesi a wo ho unu abenyi no ho eyi your friend and chief man na bi so do no wo kire ne man bibi kakra ya e send them scanner mama na susun aban pede oyibi odifido in the name of tax when indeed there are people how they would tax e kwana order wo fado wo ye na mesima wo si won juman system na nkasa ye ntum fe ngu ho ye enyim ka wa ye boy wo what's called the ID card Ghana what do you call
Ghana card
Canada Japan live on TV fighting his own government the scanner will try to cry it no cry man less obotu maye didn't you hear that indeed scanner will try na nyimpa no woji Iraq and Atifa oye won penyin and I hear them not odi enyim ma wodi dem djuman abadi na ye pede ya chief. So yesterday, a penny when you penny and do not indeed or manage to there. Friend and horse war, loopholes war, out and crofutia into one to me say, what the Registrar General, Mamino, Madame O'Warry, what's it if we don't you kwame? As we identify them may be na do one system ni ma wo feed all the soon now my human. That is what we expect to hear. They told us that they have the men, and we were expecting that these men were going to sit down and think outside the box and say, oh, indeed, Pedamadia with that Bekra, Ghana food be when you are budget. Because everybody is almost paying indirect tax.
Okay.
And the would them crofina, a ban wire the Mishishay or the call, and to Botu water you want tax.
Time or so.
Aban is not interested. Or no more time in there. Yenhani and Robo Biara. Uska kakrabia will be ami ye kwana mafado abenye skani bi na mo skanya boto mobile wallet ni munkutin na be use nkutin that and you know what this means there are a lot of people who stop using them mobile wallet because obi o ye business bi an on pede ne capital no obe finisa in fact a tax on why then but what ma make an answer the minti usika no bogu phone na me send ma and yai share mo ase ho Moske bi ha mpede me mo me fa no bi atodo
and the time
enti brana be shia na me fa mo
be shia me no wa check risk time near there.
I am telling you that aban no do check risk and time how the here ko back
the aggregate risk
aban no he must make sure that them approach you the bay yeah in canon se pede manobia wotu mo discapo ka na karo and then them digitization na electronic wa ba yet ha yetum yemne scan yezeko after mat wato moto no amenyi scan mutum mu no bibi we konfi and you are saying that no once a magic scanner muna for phone nkutin or there's I mean at the auto asoma it can government go back and sit down and then find a better way today mesma won na we propose and you tell us nuponka find a way ah nipa no ye adwuma ne tax no obeja tum do me ye adwuma wo higher aban wo haidi me di tum na metu tax than this lazy man's approach obia yenjiri sem ska awa mu obi ska ni bi obi bo modi no nyi ska ni bi so a achichi ni say gunechi in the name of aban energy ska enya this thing you think that in the name
of aban na say aban no so or dey your mind no
I'm not saying that asma make irritate
me too
say e comedy me scam the codidi enti me chichi musa na me juice can fi musema in the sense that comedy ata ase dem me didi enti me fa codidi
but yeah sure say ya finance minister so reasons
about reasons I ask you a simple question
omo jisika na nkomo de ye ade kan nyina ye hu wan kan
yet o mayim hello my dear yet o mayim ha road tolls here ag say him dey boabo na what be boa maintenance na ade aban for some reason also on GBU tolls na ye mra no hwede ye gye yenje obi anka hwe aban no nyim ni say ntro so ye kekeke on fi en ona ho tena ho
I'm telling reason and that's reason
pollution traffic
pollution
right.
Pollution new reason
so on pay traffic and so and now less people pay but when they turn it to the
less people pay are inefficiencies
what kind of incompetency is this you are here programming challenges
so
for programming
identify the problem,
find the solution or there you enhance it so that viewers will be a good program in fact no into akwem it's a program are you normal
you I'll do one.
Hey, the man, not one okay.
Can I read the messages? No, Great Arnold said the minority is only trying to be mischievous and overly radical with this e-levy thing in Parliament. In a country when less than 30% of the population pay tax, what we need from this is to contribute pragmatic suggestions to make the e-levy laudable, rather than making it look wicked and unpopular to the ordinary Ghanaian. How do we get money to fund development in the country? If you ask my purposes, I cry when politicians sit down and defend their policies, knowing very well they are lying. Please ask them if sincerely we are being served well by them. Dear NPP, please cut your budgetary allocation to the presidency. Mankind, Elembele, Madam, take note. The NDC can have their own views. However, a total, oh, mankind, I just lost your message. I think I'll send me by middle. Okay. Boaunia says NPP lies, NDC lies. You people are making Ghanaians run away from West that have any NATO. Seriously, you people have to be serious. You are all the same. Son of Lomote, next president still will vote for NPP. Nana Akwafo the second Obaya, every Ghanaian pay tax. If only you pay water bill and buy electricity, because there are lots of taxes in there which we don't see what they use the money for. And besides, the charges on Momo has tax already, so they should give us a break. Tom Haruna, TK from Tama Community, one side 20. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God for today. It's good that Global is in the studio. You are coming back with side 20. Side 20, I say, me papaya chechimwa, so you are not convinced. Haruna. Honorable side 20, what you mean solve a problem, maybe?
I solve it.
Almost solve it. But they say I knew on some beam.
I can't know you're not me before.
Mankind, Elembele. Madam, take note, okay. The NDC can have their own views. However, total rejection of the budget would have negative consequences on everyone in this country. In the face of the public, they would pretend to score political points, but in the actual sense, they are going to be affected. Okay. Sabina Obeng says, happy birthday, Honorable Kwame Naminta Nyako, MP for Cape Coast North constituency. May the cup of your life overflow with sweet success. Okay. Mamishe. Aguze Johnson Amwakonste, good morning. My question to the NPP man is that why girl that belongs to government rather is reducing and the private ones is still up? Okay. Mamishe, na me for last one. Na
I manage the time. Say another 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 now, brother.
I said you upon 10:05.
Oh, home pochonche upon 9:30.
Oh, right. Before I be quick too.
Let's just wrap up.
Honorable, Honorable Nene. Another year. Honorable Nene, my Gizo. I think you know him.
Okay.
Original programming. Also there.
Okay.
Na bia mfa no mama na mfa man na o mumu bi onye npreko. And now second one.
Very old name.
Mr. Lemchi.
Okay.
The CEO of Whispers.
Okay.
Also original programming. I'm going to the Christmassy. Ormao table for Awona Obi and Baba.
Okay.
Come and then have dinner for free at Whispers. Okay. And you'll be in Bako, so I will go with you. Until we won't miss that opportunity.
Many Prince
Boko. Mr. Lemchi.
Many Prince Boko.
Prince. I see.
Honorary Prince. Prince Obimpe.
Prince Obimpe.
Okay. And you go with your team, it's good.
Prince Obimpe. Obi TV we do now.
Asari on Kobi. Edi to crown Kobi.
Obi TV we do now.
Ahon febe Kobi.
Why show na or more dinner?
Na me se menye Prince Roko.
Ose enyi yimpa kromra. Ese enyi Prince Bako.
Enyo.
Tinya enyi program is here.
No, nyimi oil production na mama no so.
Wa ba TV do that.
Ne do bado.
Make your produce which.
Oh, gee. But you say opinion my gizo meeting can I don't my gizo. Okay.
And we have the men.
Interesting.
No comment.
We have the men.
No comment.
I don't want to Mali.
No comment.
No comment.
He's a nice man. He's a nice gentleman.
Oh yeah.
He's a godfather.
Senior man.
He's a shy.
I think
I think your hine or shy baby.
Shy. Agomeda.
No. Very so what's no too far. Please.
Nancy, we have the men no bracket muntu uyi free bracket no asema about.
When I say we have the men left and right now, we have them.
Monfa, o de monfa. But your last comment there.
NDC for no. Say almost say person sum Ghana no mo boa yesum Ghana. Omo yi populism no emfemfiri omo kwanso. Ne nya ye hu ye ho say the demands of this country is not going to stop. Yebego so ama pressure our ban so to provide social services.
Okay.
To provide infrastructure. If an ecofis can give. And nebusia emne. So we need to go outside. Na no maka say
na ndisi for no kasa mo ho ana so kasa mo
politics no mo ye no. Politics no mo ye no.
Oji di so ma for no mpene de mo ye no.
Yeah, yi levy no. Or say banks transfer yen taxi. Remittances are not going to be taxed. Merchant users transfer won't be taxed. Transfer from bank account to your Momo number will not be taxed. Transfer through Visa card and also yen taxes.
So 11 dey be tax.
Enti we any area but to my friends that now here press conference no. We need some heading people are eager to know. Say nyama we nyina aso ye be tax ya na. So clearly no.
Which ones are?
So you come out and let us know exactly the money that was going to be taxed. It's part of the education. We need money to develop this country. Your mama town or catch yen say. His Excellency catch yen say. Also your magician. He cannot create the jobs. He cannot create the jobs. Rashid Pepo catch yen say graduate no mo school no. Omuko twem everything. Ewura. Yembu stones. Move anything. Graduate if the budget is going to is addressing unemployment, you understand? Yeah, of course. That is why he has come up. Please, I beg you. That is why also budget way one of the areas unemployment is going to solve entrepreneurial. You need to think, of course. So and to for budget
okay. Echina 11 need you see
Onya onenya message there na kufu no so wontia won kana.
Who kasa bi mo?
Well somebody sent a message.
I mean,
also 3 months. I don't know.
President Akufo-Addo, see budget here I can want them down 3 billion. Na Wajako presidency.
Look, sometimes I'm so sorry.
On one before. Look, na president don't do sacrifice. Still I am commission. Although high, or chapter plane.
Ghana is commission. Do you know the work of the presidency?
Say me for kwan bi do na me leave ma.
Zongo, do you know the work of the presidency?
That one
and so when you make this blanket statement, the chief, I'm surprised. You've been government before. It is not all these monies that goes to the office of the president. There are agencies under the government that report at the presidency.
Honorable.
And we arguments here.
Honorable.
I'm alarmed.
If you are telling Ghanaians,
I'm alarmed.
There.
When you argue like
this, government president.
What are you talking about?
Although two and can say na or na sin or na or say Ghana phone tight in one belt. Because what tight in one belt from there.
Please.
It will encourage Ghanaians to want to do more to support for us to go forward. Now the showing him spelele. If we saw ta na go president to on hustle kakra farm Ghana fo. There my way drinky na fefo bi no wotum kra okofo plane na one crofo you one name economy no wo to try self in anasefo. President also on to me here. Yet na wa say no Africa president be here on do botum the nako. And that one on here.
Can I close now?
That one is not your problem.
My main wrap up.
You are coming for the poor. See, say you are chilling in the name of the poor.
His Excellency Dr. Baumia.
Onomenka.
I promise you, he made an emphatic statement. Say, by the Ghana card, you could travel to about 92 countries or so.
When all things are done.
When all things are done.
Not immediately.
Oh, okay. I think we have started experiencing it. We lived it yesterday. By the Ghana car, we walked miles on end yesterday.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I want to believe, sir.
It's Ghana car near domestic travel. Okay.
I want to believe, sir, and I want to pray the government. Sir, I alolo na a euro mo across the country no. Omo famra back into the system to, as it were, take off some of the traffic burden. I war or man bro nye back into traffic na be more heated. Into buses na samra in the cities na yentumi famwa na yen sa no man no man sote. But finally, the e-levy. Two very most important things. The e-levy, and then the Ajapa. Those two should be taken out of the budget.
Thank you. Alright, our sanitano national organizer LPG and openu oshe mfimfini ashe nikiki aomi Alfonso no chief bani deputy national organizer NDC and ura no enewashe green no ono so ye honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover, former MP Tema East and former deputy minister transport anope da mwase papa midindi yakuna manyame yaduma wochina Adekye Nsroma besan aba edase koso anama wafidie no enda UTV na it's all about you. Debebo anko a ene be yama yakram.